Hey, welcome to the attic. I'm Manadad. I'm joined by my silent commentator, Broby1 Kenobi, who is eating a pizza. He's going to be with us in spirit. We got the Augmenter Pugilist as a rare. We also got Environmental Sciences, because all the podcasts have been talking this up. Now that you don't even see these but once. I don't know how, if we're at the point where I want to take it over a good solid rare like the Augmenter Pugilist. Shock's good. Hunt for Specimen, Shadewing, Rise of Extus, Elemental Masterpiece, Eureka Moment, Cram Session. I mean, there's a lot here. It's like a medium to high pack, I'd say. There's nothing super overpowered. But a 3/3 that easily becomes a 5/5 in Quandrix. Plus, you can play actually. But you're not going to play the blue side that often, but this is a pick that keeps you pretty open. And we got the Silver Quill Silencer, we got the Study Break, we got the Expanded Anatomy. I'm towards taking the Anatomy just because it's really about what is open in this format. It would be terrible to get the WItherbloom deck here in the past Village Rites. There's some good WItherbloom aggro decks lately. I would like to build one myself. For example, with Dyna Soulsteeper. So the Snarl would be on color for the Pugilist, but I don't recommend taking Snarls that highly. I actually like Campuses better for limited. I do think Dyna is among the better cards in this pack, so maybe I will just take a Dyna here. We don't have anything that learns. We don't have our lesson. So I'm guessing this direction is going to be, we're going to have to high pick our learn lessons, at least from this direction. In terms of signals, Needlethorn Drake, Spectacle Mage, I would have it as a little bit higher for those colleges. Stonebound Mentor, Golden Ratio, Shield Mage, whatever. I mean, I like Shield Mage, but people don't take it that highly. We can just stick in green with the Professor of Zoomancy. Two campuses in this pack for some reason. Might have been correct to take the Needlethorn Drake. Okay, well, this is one of the best learned spells because it is 1 mana. We've also got Enthusiastic Study there. Kelpie Guide's pretty good, especially if we end up in Quandrix. I'm inclined to just snag this learn. It's a little bit early to tell what's open exactly. Quandrix might be kind of open based on that pack, but you never know. Now we can take the Inkling Summoning, which was, as of at least about a week ago, the best summoning in terms of win rate on 17 lands. Last I checked. And the Grape Shot is still in the pack. First Day of Class, which is a weak learn card, still in the pack. Mercurial Transformation, which is a weak lesson. We got the Prismari Pledge Mage. Right now our deck is tending towards something with green, probably. Expanded Anatomy and Summoning in the sideboard. So I could just take the Quandrix Campus. Well, I think the Amplimancer is pretty baseline level. Okay, well now we got Buried in Books and Needlethorn Drake here pretty late. Good sign for Quandrix. Black might also be open, so it might be Witherbloom, Quandrix are more the open decks, which means green stuff is good. We'll see if that bears out. I'm gonna take take the Burying Books, but I like that Needlethorn Drake. But the Burying Books is one color, so it is just keep us a little bit more open. Now we can take the Eureka Moment, we can take the Cram Session. Elemental Masterpiece, that's decently late for that. We cut Quandrix here. Tricky. I guess I'll go with Quandrix since we got the Augmenter Pugilist to build towards here. Got a Quandrix Campus. Cut Quandrix with the Biomathematician. And take the charge through, I suppose. Get a Witherbloom Campus to splash. There's just plenty of draw cards in Quandrix. You don't need to take the golden ratios that particularly highly. Biomathematicians get better in multiples, for sure. I'm not saying they're good, though. Okay, well, there's Infuse with Vitality. So we'll stay open to Witherbloom here. For example, drawing Valentine Lisette. That's pretty good. Weather the Storm can be quite good, too. I wonder if we can wheel that for a Witherbloom payoff. If Witherbloom is truly open. Fortifying Draft Big Play can also be good combat tricks for Witherbloom. Oh, so this is one of these like bajillion lines of text. It's a 4/4. Whenever you gain life, you put a +1/+1 counter on each creature. But you have to pay 1, and you put a 1/1. And then the 1/1 Menace lifelink. A bit more aggro. It exiles your opponent's creatures and turns them into pests if you so choose. Then we can take the Blood Researcher if we think we're going down that path. On the Quandrix path, I don't see a ton here. Zephyr Boots can be good to make your big old fractals go flying. How's that pizza, Broby? I'm going to take the Blood Researcher.
Good.
Cream cheese pizza, everyone. Try it out. It's a decadent treat. Okay, so get the Leech Fanatic, I guess, or the Needlethorn Drake to keep us open to Quandrix. We got to remember at the end of that last pack, Quandrix was open, so there's every chance that we'll get hooked up with Quandrix in pack 3. Tricky though. We're gonna want that Leech Fanatic if we end up in Witherbloom, probably. Okay, so Heated Debate's really strong in this pack. Arcane Subtraction is good in this pack. Eye Twitch is good in this pack. This is a bit of a crossroads here for us. Even Campus Guide, we could kind of straddle the line with Campus Guide, but I would rather take one of these Learn cards. We've got Expanded Anatomy. We've got Inkling Summoning. I guess we don't have the best lessons at the moment. Yeah, Eye Twitch is good in Witherbloom. This is tough. There's a Mage Hunter's Onslaught and an Introduction to Prophecy. Oof. And a Leyline Invocation and an Igneous Inspiration. Now red is looking open from this direction more and more.
You don't have much removal, so I like that Mage Hunter.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to take the Mage Hunter.
Your Witherbloom's an open, man. It's like fine.
I'd like the Introduction to Prophecy, but I don't think I can take it over. Just good removal. So we're probably definitely in green. This is one I'd like only seen people play once. You really have to have the deck to make it go off. Between Spectre of the Fens and Adventurous Impulse.
What side was Spectre?
Hmm?
I like Spectre of the Fens.
Yeah. This is pretty good for a Magecraft deck, but I guess we don't have Magecraft stuff going on here. Alright, so we can take the Campus Guide or we can take Biomathematician number 3. I think we're not going to miss Biomathematician number 3. I do like Guiding Voice here. Not sure why these Guiding Voices are going so late. Maybe just nobody's in the white aggro. Like here's a Study Break pretty late. Pop Quiz really late, but we have Plumb the Forbidden Message Warning. Do you really think WItherbloom is the open deck? Should I hedge a little bit? None of these are that great. I can hedge a bit with the Pop Quiz just in case we swing back towards Quandrix here in the next pack.
Makes sense.
The big play.
Letter of acceptance. You could just be a big splashy.
Rare draft, I guess. Another white aggro card. Professor's Warning. Archway Commons, hope not to play it. The other one, hope not to play it. Okay, well, Teferi's Protection. I do try to take all the mythics that I see. I don't need probably another one of those. We got another Blood Researcher here. And we got the Quandrix Pledge Mage. This is tough. I almost feel like we should try to see which of these wheels, if any. And take like the Eye Twitch. Or the Introduction to Annihilation. We've got a decent amount of learn now, I think, in both colors. Maybe just Pop Quiz and Eye Twitch, actually. Maybe not that decent amount of learn.
It made the pick for you.
Oh, crap.
Took the red and white.
Lorehold command? Wow. Okay. Thanks, Auto Picker. Well, we'll really see what Leo...
I hadn't selected anything. You're talking it out.
I was talking it out.
You out-talked the pick.
I was talking it out. Okay, I'm going to reserve a Leech Fanatic. Yeah, I think we could have gotten in a white aggro. Maybe Silver Quill aggro was one of the ones we could have moved into. This pack's not great for us. Leech Fanatic. Okay, Pestilent Cauldron's an on-color rare. We've also got Eye Twitch here. We've got Rise of Extus. Actually, I might just take Rise of Extus. Cauldron can be an alternate win condition. Fortifying Draft could be good for us. We don't have double Blood Researcher yet. Well, the fact that we got this as WItherbloom, I'm going to take Rise of Extus. And that's a field trip. Never quite the right time to take Spectre of the Fens. We're just seeing those go around. Okay, Culling Ritual. Karak Wrangler. Field Trip. Introduction to Prophecy.
I don't think that's that good. I don't think it is that good.
I think I'd maybe rather just have the Prophecy.
Karak Wrangler? I think the Carrick ring works.
Yeah, you
But
can usually
that,
get Carrick Wranglers pretty easy. You either want the field trip or the Introduction to Prophecy,
yeah.
I think. The Wrangler can go off, but we're not like a super spells heavy deck at the moment.
Sure.
We can get Dinah number 2. One of the best combos with Dinah, but I think we can take it. We get a campus guide. We got a campus guide already. Yeah, another Dinah. And okay, Blood Researcher and Quandrix Pledge Mage. Oh, this is even our pack. And
No,
Mage Hunter's Onslaught. Oh, jeez. Frost Trickster. I think we've kind of gone down the like, what are we giving up if we give up blue? Buried in Books, Eureka Moment, Biomathematicians. I don't think I'm gonna miss this.
Yeah, I don't think you can wait one.
I think I'm in the Witherbloom camp. Maybe it took too long to get into it.
8-7.
Access Tunnel or Amplimancer. Playable 2-drop. I'll take the Inkcaster now. Find in Blood or Charge Through.
Is Sun and Blood?
Target player draws 2
Yeah,
cards
that's
and
good.
loses 2.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, I think Quandrix maybe was the open lane here. We don't want any of these really. There's your Carrick Wrangler. What'd I tell you?
Dang.
People don't want it. Biblioplex Assistant. We might end up playing some of these late things we get past. All right, I'm not super enthusiastic about this deck. I mean, what we got? We got Expanded Anatomy and Inkling Summoning to pull out of the board. We could splash blue just to play Buried in Books and like Pop Quiz maybe. This does let us play our rares though. So we got Augmenter Pugilist. Got Double Blood Researchers. Basically we'll put in anything that gains us life. Okay, we did get Introduction to Prophecy there. So. That has lifelink, that's good. Leech Fanatic can get lifelink. We would have rather had the combat trick that gives life. Rather had anything other than Amplimancer probably. We get 1 Spectre. Ugh.
Oh.
Well, this is not the Witherbloom deck you want to get. But maybe the strength of these rares will carry us through.
Yeah, it's not terrible. It's in the middle somewhere, but you just don't have super strong synergy.
Maybe we do want to splash blue.
I think that just muddles you down even more.
These are so weak. A 2/2 for 5 and a 3/3 for 5.
Yeah, but the 3/3 is dishing out counters.
Yeah, this one, like, how many ways do we have to gain life here though? We didn't even get any of the like +2/+2 and give something lifelink for a turn stuff.
You got enough counter stuff that the Inkcaster I think makes it okay. They're cards you want to play, but splashing for Pop Quiz when you kind of have okay removal, it's not necessary. And I don't know, if you just don't have a lot of ways to get your blood researchers going. You don't have a lot of life gain, but you have a few things. But you got to win with. You want to play against me?
Yeah, let's test it out. So in the comments, leave your predictions on what this deck's going to get, and we'll be back with some games.
Not your draft.
Not my draft. Well, we'll see. I'll be happy if I get 3 wins with this deck.
Are you gonna start playing
Maybe
it?
I'll have
You can play
enough
it out
gems
here.
to do another one. If I can get 1,000 back.
Yeah, you can just get. Yeah, you can just get 3 wins. You can squeak out 3 wins. You gotta play it straight. Some good draws.
My brother beat me handily. He does have a sick lorehold deck, though. Clearly, he found the open lane correctly. Versus my imagined open lane. I think I will get a swamp with Campus Guide here. Campus Guide infused with Vitality ain't terrible. Yeah, I'm gonna get it. I want mana for Spectre of the Fens. Okay, thank you for giving my creature trample. Opponent. There we got another WItherbloom deck in the house. See if our first mover advantage helps us out. Should have dropped the swamp there because they're giving away stuff about our hand. Oh, Blood Researcher, yeah. I can't even block that. I guess I can with Spectre of the Fens. We're at a double block here. Worth being the aggro player. If they want to waste some spells to pump it up, and then we can kill it. Whoa. Super aggro. That means they have enough to pump it +3/+3. That's like big play. Or I guess the Fortifying Draft would do it too, so a lot of pump spells would do it in this format. Yeah, Fortifying Draft. Okay. Let's take it out now, or we could... do this just in case I have to do that during combat. Campus Guide. We want them to put the damage on Spectre of the Fens if we double block, so we can infuse it with Vitality and our Blood Researcher gets to keep the extra counter. It's all very fancy. Yeah, here they come. How you going with sign damage, opponent? It's fully possible they're got enough to kill the Blood Researcher anyway. So we're still 2 for 1-ing ourselves. Well, 2 for 2-ing ourselves. It's pretty mana inefficient how they had the Fortifying Draft and then weren't able to play anything else. I'm hoping they just have the one threat and we have the way to kill it. So they are hitting Blood Researcher first. And That means it's gonna be a really big creature, so let's just keep our Spectre of the Fens around. We got a drain if they don't make us use the Professor's Warning. Leech Fanatic. They must have just top decked that, or they would have played it on a previous turn. Reckless Amplimancer. Just attack first. Get the Professor's Warning here. And they got another Leech Fanatic. Yeah, they don't feel like attacking. That's fine. Witherbloom Campus. Just gonna block the one. Not really worth, we can just trade there. I don't feel like onslaughting that. I mean, there's a chance they can pump it up here and hit us for more than 2, but we'll just drain the 2 right back. So that plus the Amplimancer pump puts them right back at lethal. If they don't have a pump spell for the Leech Fanatic, which is a big if. You didn't get any of the instant speed removal. Leyline Invocation. Okay, well that's a good target for the Onslaught. Take that life back, thank you. Switch. Alright, hope they don't top deck anything. They didn't. Woohoo! Okay. Somehow got a win with this deck. Okay. I'm guessing this platinum Prophete sounds like a Egyptian god. Guessing they're just gonna stomp all over me here. White, you never like to see that. Already super flooded. I'm recording, right? Yeah. Poet's Quill. Oof. One of the best things in the format. They at least got the black mana for Sign of Blood. Pilgrim of the Ages, sure. We do equip. They can't quite play the Inkling Summoning and equip it for a bit. Do a charge through on the Leech Fanatic. Okay, well we got our double black. Guess my goal is to race them. If they don't have a creature on board, they can't equip Poet's Quill. Alright, Pugilist. I think you're going to hit your 8 lands. Ledge Mage. Yikes. Oh yeah. We're going to hit the 8 lands. I kind of want to sacrifice this eye twitch to go get something, but I guess I'll resist the temptation. Gonna be a 4/2 lifelink, and then they cast a spell, so it'll be flying. Like summoning, yeah. Maybe I just take this. Yeah, I guess I can go make an Inkling of my own. I don't have anything other plays next turn. Alright, I'll save the 4 damage. You know what? I could have sacrificed. That was a punt. I could have sacrificed to Dinah before damage was dealt and save them the 4 life. Huh. We think they're light on removal. Blood Researcher. Bit late, Blood Researcher. What kind of pump spell? Alright, we're gonna pay the life. Yep. Take action. Maybe should have attacked with the 2/1 because it could block the. Uh-oh. They got the 1 mana, put a counter on something. Three. Yeah, so this will be an 8/8 next turn. Oh, no, but they don't get to get that. They can put a counter on that though. So they're gonna be able to gain 4 life. Will they attack with it though? They will. Not sure that's the correct play. They got a good blocker coming down. Be in a race. Let's set a upkeep stop. Crushing Disappointment. Each player loses 2 life. Okay. A blocker? No blocker. So they either have an instant speed kill spell for the pugilist, or I just win here. Guess I'll scry. Won't need another land, thank you. Vector of the Fens. Main. Oh, they had study break. Sure. Annihilation. Fine. I'm gonna no attacks here. Vector of the Fens. They can kill the pugilist. We'll draw the card. We wouldn't want to sacrifice it. They go back to 9 here. Dramatic finale. Okay. So I attack. They block the 2/3. They take 3. I drain them and then sack the 2/3. I think that's lethal. Oh, they're blocking Dinah? She can't sack to herself. You gain life, each opponent loses 1 life. Yeah, that was the block they needed. Can keep Dinah alive, however. I plus up my Inkcaster. And drain here. I get 1 more damage. Maybe I should have kept Dinah alive, because that with the Spectre of the Fens probably was lethal. Ugh. Rise of Extus, yeah. Had a couple bad plays here. Should have scried. Can't beat the Poet's Quill. Just couldn't beat it. Oh, oh, that's gonna be 1 turn too late. They'd have to somehow not attack here. No, let's concede. let's go on to the next game. Got to hit record, but just did a snap keep here on this hand. A Symmetry Sage turn 1. Never like to see that. It's the only turn it's good. Oh, well, they didn't have a spell to follow it up with. Fanatic, they got a counterspell. Okay. Seems like they may have a counterspell. Definitely paused there. Or they may just have shock. Huh. Not sure why they didn't save that for their turn and get an extra 2 damage, but it's because they have a Spectacly Mage. Really needed that guy to live. Guess we have the Spectre of the Fens here. I can hold down the air somewhat. Okay. Opponent's playing the all removal deck. The Biblioplex Assistant with no value. We'll just play the Spectre of the Fens. See if we get a creature to stick here. Maybe our top deck will be helpful. If we can get Spectre to live for a turn, we can infuse with Vitality. Here it's summoning. So we'll know if they attack. Okay, good. They didn't attack. That's the turn. Probably gonna attack with just the Spirit next turn here. Yeah. What's the combat trick? Uh-oh. Don't like this pause. Urza's Rage. Well, just gotta give him a nice for that. Don't even gain our life. Rise of Extus, the Spectacle Mage. We not want him to bring back Igneous Inspiration.
Dang, they've had some removal free.
They've had everything at every step. We're just, we're way behind here. I guess a 2/1 flyer. The Biblioplex Assistant can put back Rise of Extus, so let's just get a 2/1 flyer here. We can Biblioplex, Reckless Amplimancer. We're definitely getting beat down. Whirlwind Denial, sure. Well, there goes that plan. Luckily, they're playing all their stuff on my turn, so they're not. Their Symmetry Sage isn't doing anything.
Right.
They can't actually block the Eye Twitch. Question is, would I take the hit here from Amplimancer? Leave Amplimancer because the fact that they're offering the trade is weird. Okay. Yeah, okay, and I just keep drawing lands. Okay, good. Opponent drew a land. No action, no action, no action. Gonna kill. Oh, they had Grape Shot? That worked out nicely for them. We gotta take that. Wow, and we drew a land. No land, no land. I mean, I know my deck's not good, but...
Oh.
you can't
Oh,
you can't
no.
win when your opponent's removal lines up perfectly with all your stuff, and then you draw nothing but lands. So
That's a sea of lands. You landed on the
as I
flood.
said, I'd be happy to get 3 wins with this. Gee, Jiminy. We did actually start off with a win, so we know it's possible. Guess if we lose here, we just do another draft. Well, we kind of need to win to get enough gems. I could do it on my free account where I have lots of gems. I seem to be able to win on that account. Campus guide. Huh.
You
should have put
played
Dinah
Dion.
first, yeah.
Yeah.
Forgot about the life trigger thing. Well, let's go in field tripping. It's gonna be hard to race me if I'm hitting for 3 lifelink a couple times, though. They do have the pests. Oh, they've got the professor. Huh. Well, we just keep drawing lands. I'm inclined to just get back the professor's warning, and then we'll have a pretty good attack next turn. It's taking a whole turn off here.
I mean, the Leech Fanatic still trades with the. You can still do Leech Fanatic and. I don't know. It's indestructible.
Each fanatic, I guess. A triple pest on it. Where up? Destructible.
The classic losers bracket play right here.
Mage Hunter. What do you say? Bracket play?
The loser of that card.
The loser bracket play?
Loser. Yeah, these are losers
Yeah,
bracket cards.
this is the loser bracket cards for sure. Like I could get in with a pest. Vector of the Fens. That's a bit annoying. I'd like to get rid of that. Oh, Carrot Wrangler. Can't quite play that. And then fuse.
No. What are you trying to do? Get that. Gotta play. I think you want to get your Carrick Wrangler down. You don't really have a great attack here. At all.
Well, I'd like to hold up Infuse, though, so that I can, when I block with the Biblioplex Assistant. So if I attack with the Biblioplex Assistant, they don't go for the block.
Is that better than...
Then they can
building,
swing it in the air.
You're better building your board wider and trying to get the +1/+1 counter off of the Carrick Wrangler than making a play like that here.
Do you think no attacks?
No attacks. I think you play Carrick Wrangler. You don't have a good attack.
I don't have a good block with the Biblioplex Assistant.
You're at 32, they're at 11. They're not attacking. You're going wide. You have a better attack next turn. Okay. It doesn't make any sense. You're gonna lose the whole turn to get back that one card on top of your library.
Well, then I'll have a spell to play with the Carrick Wrangler. See, they're not going to go for it.
If they called your bluff, that would have been a waste.
Yeah.
It would have been a wasted turn. I mean,
We're going to take a damage every time we cast an instant or sorcery with that thing. Scram Session. Good top deck for opponent. Yeah, see, the ground is getting muddied up here with all these pest summonings. At least they don't have a life gain payoff. I love a gun.
I think you can attack him with something on the ground and use the infuse, and you get the counter when you do that at instant speed, right? You can also do that.
If the Leech Fanatic dies, it's going to lose the plus. We do Professor Zoomancy because I'll get another 1/1, I guess. That kills whatever they block with.
Well, you can also do the Biblioplex if you wanted to take out the 2/3 in the air as well.
That's what I was thinking. They're not going to block it, because they've already showed that they don't want to block it. They know we've got a trick. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you just put the counter on it. You put the counter on it, so it kills.
But no, it's got Death Touch.
Oh, it gets Death Touch.
So I can plus up the Leech Fanatic.
Yeah.
Start plussing up the Carrick Wrangler.
Sure.
Maybe the Professor.
Yeah.
Dinah. Or the 1/1. For the Carrick Wrangler. I can actually loop Infuse with Vitality. That's kind of a cool...
Yeah. Yeah.
That with the Carrick Wrangler and the Dinah, that kind of becomes a little engine. Just have to rely on opponent not doing much of anything.
Well, they have to be able to block the Biblioplex.
I think we can do
Right.
Zoomancy. They can't block the Biblioplex now. We can just jump on the Zoomancy all day long with all those 1/1s.
And I can put a counter on the 2 flyer.
Yeah, good plan. At 33 life here. They've got Infused with Vitality. Nice. You know what? This is a fun game. Two terrible decks playing each other with no end game in sight. Holy camole. Well, luckily I can block that for a few turns. Huh, charge through.
Wait.
They wish. I'm almost inclined to just fire this off. I'm gonna lose a life, but I can
Yeah, he's
plus
got
up
he's
the-
got yeah. Well, you're not attacking with anything else. Okay.
Almost to the point where I can sack my board to Dyna, actually. Well, just these two, I guess. If I sack the Dyna, I get 2 points of damage, right? There's another chump blocker. I will decline that. So I was watching the world champion Magic player. He had a thing of things you're doing that you probably shouldn't be, and one of them was holding back lands. Like a lot of times he said you'd just rather have the land in hand.
That's the attack. Guess he's got his chump blocker army of his own.
I mean, a lot of times you'd rather have the land in play.
So you should be able to fly in and then sack off
And
the
set
one
off
one.
the 1/1. Yeah. See what their one card in hand is. Good game. 34-1. It was actually way closer than that total looked like, though. Okay, we got 2 wins. We got 2 wins. Can we get to 3? Never just wanted to settle for 3 wins here. Was that even recording? We lost that game. Anyways, if I wasn't recording and I bothered to post this, thanks for joining me in the attic. I've been Manadad. Too bad we didn't get that 3rd win, but what are you going to do? See my gem totals here. While we wait for the server. Who's still watching? Leave a comment. Did you watch? Did I post this? Did I bother edit and post this 2-win draft? So we got only 250 gems instead of 1,000. We only got 950 gems, so that is not enough for a draft on this account. But I can play on my other account, so that's what I'll do. So see you over there.